Struggling. Waking up the cats. Oh no.
Ready when you are.
That was my Gemini. Man. I don't ever remember this being this difficult. Good Lord. That was tricky. That was very tricky. Okay. So let's see what all things I can do. Oh my gosh. I have filters that I could be using here. I had no idea. Effects picker. I don't really think that I want to do that. No. No. Oh wait, lighting. Let's see what that does. I mean, that's okay. That gives me a little bit more light. I need to brush my hair though. Y'all keep an eye on Hattie. She's sleeping. She's sleeping. Well, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I worked yesterday. I like my new job. I like it a lot. A lot better than I like the other place. The previous place. And we're going to talk about tarot here in just a second. I'm curious who all's going to show up. I'm curious if there's going to be another unhappy person show up, or if everybody's just going to be happy and nice. I mean, I guess it's a pretty big ask to ask for everybody to be happy and nice, but you know, a girl can dream, right? So there's lots of things going on in the news. There's lots of things going on in life. And let's see, it's still Mercury retrograde. It's still Mercury retrograde. So Mohammed, hello. Hi, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I'm kind of starting with the vice versa deck, which is typically my clarification deck. Good. I'm glad that you're good. It's Tuesday. I think that it's the 10th of March. I think it is. I could be wrong. I may be wrong. I haven't had to pay attention to the date in a while. Do I have any reason for streaming? I mean, do I need one? I mean, I do, but do I need one? You don't need a reason to stream in 2026. You just need a way. So let's see. What can I tell Muhammad? What can I tell Muhammad? Muhammad. Oh my gosh. What is going on? 3 of Pentacles. There's like some kind of, and then the 7 of Swords is what fell out on the ground. With the moon, Cancer energy. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Definitely looks like somebody's stealing something at work. Somebody is definitely stealing something at work or at school. Someone might be stealing an idea. Someone might be stealing actual property, but definitely there's this energy of someone waiting for everybody else to be busy and focused on something so that they can take. And swords are air, you know, they go with the air sign, the air people, air element, I guess is what I should say. So it's a lot of ideas, you know, there's definitely like a lot of ideas, possibly stealing of ideas. And then we have the Cancer card. So I don't know, is it possible that maybe there's someone stealing, the person that's stealing? I don't know if it's you, but it's definitely going on in your life. And it absolutely has to do with work or school. It's very, 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 it's a secret, obviously. It's very much a secret. I mean, I guess it's not a secret now. Can I do magic tricks with those? Oh, aw, that's so sweet. I just did a magic trick. I told you what's going on in your life. So, I mean, I feel like $15 is a that's a pretty lowball offer for actual magic. But I guess we are in this economy. Is Muhammad the one that's stealing? Is Muhammad the one that's stealing? It looks like possibly, yeah. 8 of Wands. It looks like maybe you're struggling. Maybe you're having a hard time making your garden grow as far as your financial garden grow. But yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay. So moving on from Muhammad. Moving on from Muhammad. I'm talking about you, Muhammad. Moving on from you, though. Now, let's see. I have how many people? There's 8 people watching. So what can I tell the 7 other people? Okay, now there's 11. What can I tell these people? What can I tell my audience? What can I tell my audience? Until somebody comments and I know their name and then I can ask a card for them. What can I tell the rest of the audience? Oh, 8 of Pentacles. Are people at work? Are you watching me while you're at work? I mean, that's legit. I dig that. Okay. Getting paid to watch me on YouTube. I love that. Let's see. Woody Mays. Hi, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet girl. How are you? Hi. Welcome in. But yeah, 8 of Pentacles is what my cards told me for everybody else. King of Swords. Okay, so Libra energy, but this is like very judicial energy, very positive, honest, just energy. I don't know, maybe as somebody working from like a law office or as somebody law enforcement that's watching, it's a possibility. Maybe people are just watching because they want to judge. That's a possibility too. Let me see. You're at work, Woody Mays. I love that. I love that. Thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for getting paid to watch me. What can I tell Woody Mays? 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 What does Woody Mays need to know? What does Woody Mays need to know? What does Woody Mays need to know? Okay, 3 of Wands with the moon. Okay, so moving forward on some kind of new adventure with 2 other people. You could be the one moving forward. There could be another person who is, you're just kind of helping out, contributing ideas, possibly contributing finances to make this a new thing work. But then we also have the moon, which is kind of telling me that you not totally sure if it's going to work, not really confident if it's going to be working. On the card splits, I did see the devil card a lot. I mean, I noticed that every time I split the cards, there was the devil. So in my head, I was thinking, okay, possibly you're working too hard because you're at work. And the devil card doesn't always have to be like something horrible or some horrible addiction or vice. It could just simply mean that maybe you're doing too much work, like you're working too hard. Ace of Swords, that's on the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this 3 of Wands situation for Woody Mays. Tell me more about this 3 of Wands situation for Woody Mays. Knight of Wands reverse, Sagittarius energy, but kind of like a really strong passion fizzles out really fast. And the Page of Wands. Okay, so with the Three of Wands situation, Woody Mays, what I'm going to say is it may not last, okay? It may be a very exciting idea that you and two other people have, and you're going to try to go make it happen, but I'm just going to say, like, maybe don't put all of your eggs in one basket, so to speak, because it looks like it could not turn out. It looks like it could leave you wanting more. That's what I'm going to say. It could lead you to wanting more. So, is there any advice for Woody Mays? 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 Advice for Woody Mays. Okay, the Fool reversed on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so as far as something that you already know, we have the King of Pentacles reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed, Two of Swords, and then the Lovers. Okay, so I don't know if this is like a previous job that's wanting to come back to you, or if this is an actual like romantic partner from the past, but it's Earth sign male energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and then we have the Queen of Cups reversed. That is like loving mother energy, but she's reversed, so she's either not in the picture or she's not really that loving. She's kind of got some issues. And then there's the Two of Swords. That's telling me that there was like this confusion, cut off energy. And we did also have the Moon when I said the Three of Wands, and the Moon is Cancer energy. And then I also still just see this Moon right here. And then with the Queen of Cups, and then we have the Lovers. Okay, so that's at the very end of the deck. Okay, so before the Lovers becomes a soulmate, before the Lovers becomes somebody's partner, it's self-love first. It represents choosing yourself first and loving yourself first. Okay, so if there is something from the past that's trying to drag you back into some kind of adventure, some kind of situation, some kind of destination with everybody together, I'm in with the Fool reversed. I'm just gonna say, like, again, what I said, don't put all your eggs in one basket, and remember that you love yourself more than anyone else, because everybody should love themselves more than anyone else. Sounds like a Mercury retrograde situation to me. Okay. I am doing good. I am doing good. Okay. Dave Adams, good morning. Good evening. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, Mohammed, you're just upset that I caught you stealing. Thank you for the read. I took notes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Woody Mays. Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear from you. I was actually thinking about you the other day. Because I do remember doing your private reading in the forest. It was nice. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're doing well. Let's see. So everybody, Muhammad came in first, and I don't know if you got to see it, but I read cards for him, and it turns out Muhammad is Seven of Swords. So some stealing at work or school, and he's a little bit bummed. Wah, wah, wah. Dave Adams. Blue Jay just started going off right when I said your name. That's a good sign. It's a very good sign. But also, Blue Jays are very defensive. So I feel like right when I said your name, I don't know if you can hear Blue Jay, but he's still really going off. Possibly be very protective of yourself still right now, Dave. I'm still going to ask cards for you, though. Dave Adams. Dave Adams. What can I tell Dave Adams? What do we need to tell Dave Adams? What do we need to tell Dave Adams? What do we need to tell Dave Adams? What do I need to tell Dave Adams? Okay, Queen of Pentacles reversed and the King of Wands. Okay, so I mean, this is a woman who is very much wanting to be like living in like a 1% kind of lifestyle, you know. She's wanting to be like the boss. She's wanting to be in charge. She's wanting the money. She's wanting the power. She's wanting the control. But she really doesn't have it. Like, she may tell people that she has her own business and that she has all this money and she has all this power. But she truly does not. She's very much very desperate to have it. And then the King of Wands upright, that's Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. But I kind of feel like this might be your energy. I feel like you might be on a pretty high vibe of creation, also of being pretty charming, you know, good looking, finding a little bit of success with everything that God blessed you with. Okay. And I kind of think that possibly this female may be coming around and playing herself up to be somebody that she's not. Tell me more. Tell me more for Dave. Tell me more for Dave. Tell me more for Dave. The Empress and sideways, Page of Cups. Okay, so the Empress sideways. I feel like this is you, Dave, looking to find someone who matches your vibe. Guess what? You are actually existing in like the 1% as far as vibes go, and you're not everybody is going to be on that high of a vibe. Not everybody you meet is going to be the one that vibes just like you and exists and has been through what you've been through. So I'm not trying to say that you're not going to find someone, but I feel like the females that are coming into your life right now are seeing you and seeing your high vibe and seeing your success and your energy. And I feel like they're wanting to have a piece of your energy. Because they are lacking it. So just, you know, have fun, be careful, be smart. You know, that have fun, be you, because I really think that there's someone, the Page of Cups, someone is offering an apology. So this could be like, okay, Taurus and Virgo energy, offering an apology. Somebody from the past, you know, she's the Empress. If she was the Empress, she was pregnant. Maybe she said she was pregnant. Maybe she was, maybe she wasn't. It's sideways energy, offering an apology. But again, I think the most important thing is the 10 of Pentacles is reversed behind this apology. So this person's apology is coming from a place of they don't have like security, they don't have familial stability, they had it and they lost it. So I'm really just getting, sitting here vibing, I'm getting that you are just vibing. And I think that there's going to be people, females specifically, around you that are going to be picking up on that and they want a part of it. And not because they want to accentuate or magnify your energy, because they want to be like that, or they want to be that. So just be very, very cautious with the females in your life right now. Be protective of yourself, okay? And also, fuck yeah, for vibing so high. The King of Wands energy is badass energy, you know? It's I mean, it's badass. It's absolutely attractive. So absolutely there will be women seeing you and like smelling you and feeling your energy. So just be protective of yourself. Let's see. John Smith. Is it really that hard to get a job? Okay. Yes, we've got more haters. Oh my gosh. These, you know what? Y'all make these streams even more exciting. What can I tell John Smith? What can I tell John Smith? What do I need to 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 tell John Smith? Oh, John Smith. John Smith. John Smith. You know what is funny is you. You're very funny. So the High Priestess upright with the Queen of Wands reversed. So, okay. So I feel like you might have been like poking fun at the tarot cards and at my stream on my channel and my life that you actively chose to jump into. Okay. But you have somebody in your life already, or you've had somebody in your life already who is very spiritual. They're also very skanky. I mean, if you're gonna talk shit to me, I'm gonna talk shit right back, but I'm gonna use the cards to do it. So you have been screwed over. You have been screwed over. You have been had by a spiritual woman previously in the past, okay? And she still has a power over you. She still has a power over you, still to this day, okay? Three of Wands, I feel like this might have been somebody you thought was like an actual girlfriend. You might have actually thought like, this is the one. This is a person I can trust forever. We're gonna go so many amazing places, because this female knew a lot. She still knows a lot. She still knows more than you in regards to the situation. And she screwed you over. I mean, the Queen of Wands reverse, that's a girl that's like, sometimes I call it like the sex worker card, because that's basically her vibe. She just is very sexual. She's very attractive. She's very alluring. And she uses sex and sexual type situations to get what she wants. And then she doesn't care about who she uses. She doesn't care at all. So, I mean, hopefully you will find a way to move past that. And hopefully you will also be able to find a job, and you will be able to, you know, heal yourself and get yourself out of this low place in your life where you feel like you need to jump into a complete stranger's stream just to talk shit. Okay? So, thank you for being here, John. I'm enjoying life at the moment, and long may it continue. I love that. Massively continue. I'm getting nice smiles from females, but horrid looks from their husbands. However, I'm getting great vibes from females who are out on their own or in groups. Well, I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you. That's good. You deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. Cherry flower. Hi. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Let's see. What can I tell Cherry Flower? I'm going to use a different deck. I'm going to use this deck. What can I tell Cherry Flower? What can I tell Cherry Flower? Hello, Mason Townsen. Welcome in. What can I tell Cherry Flower? What can I tell Sherry Flower? What can I tell Sherry Flower? Three of Swords sideways with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay. I was also seeing the Five of Swords with the Four of Wands. That's like moving in with someone, or someone talking about moving in with you, and it's being kind of like dishonest, like a manipulation. And then we have the Three of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so that's telling me there's some kind of heartache that is like hovering over an opportunity for you. Five of Wands is behind that. People are fighting. There's a lot of people arguing. Nobody's listening to anyone. Everybody is just trying to prove their own point, and it's loud. I'm sorry, Sherry Flower. Here. What is Sherry's advice on this Three of Swords sideways card? Okay, Strength reversed and the Empress. Okay, so your advice in this situation is, I don't know if this is a Leo or if this person was a Leo, but this person is like, this person is trying to bring you down to their level. Okay, so this person is, and this person's level is bad. It's like right at jail level or under the jail. Okay, it's not good. It's not good. So you need to remember, Sherry Flower, that you are the Empress. Okay, that's the most important thing. That is the advice. You need to remember that you are the Empress, and absolutely everything that you need, everything that you want, everything that you desire is coming to you. There's a time and a place for every single thing, and you radiate absolute and infinite abundance. And these people, or this person, I feel like there's more than one person. They are trying to manipulate you and trying to bully you even, and they're trying to get you to lower your vibe down to their level. Okay, and just don't okay, don't. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Okay, let's see. Oh, Mr. Dashinate, Melody Walker, hi. What's happening, Mason? Oh, Jas Turkey, prison. What? So many new people. I love this. I need to get a Dr. Pepper real quick. So y'all, again, watch Hattie Beans, and I will definitely be back to pull more cards. Pull more cards. You know what? This, what I'm doing right here, is just free for you guys. But out of like 10 to 17 people, 13 people that are watching, could y'all like the video? At least give me that. At least do that. Like the video. Maybe even just subscribe. I do this a lot. And contrary to John Smith, I actually do have a job. I just have also this thing called days off. So, okay, Mason, I feel like you jumped in right after Sherry Flower. So, what can I tell Mason Townsen? And I promise you, Mr. Dashinate, I'm going to get a card for you. I promise you. I just go in order of people that show up. So, okay, Mason Townsen. Mason Townsen. Mason Townsen. What can I tell Mason Townsen? What do I need to tell Mason Townsen? What do I need to tell Mason Townsen? What do I need to tell Mason Townsen? That was interesting. That's the Two of Wands reversed, the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Cups reversed. That's kind of like some kind of reunion that didn't happen, or memories of a bad person. Tell me more. That it didn't actually come out, so. Mason Townsen. Okay, 10 of Cups with the 3 of Cups. Wow. Okay. That's pretty interesting. Um Wheel of Fortune is behind the 3 of Cups. Okay, so happily ever after, happy family. This is, love. This is kids. This is a house. This is like a massive life insurance policy. But the most important thing is love. This is beautiful love, happily ever after. And then we have the 3 of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. Like, I don't know if, it's really giving me like starting a family vibes. Like, someone might be getting pregnant, trying to get pregnant, or actually pregnant. Or like the Wheel of Fortune is turning into that favor. But if that is the case, 10 of Cups, that's beautiful. That's like happily ever after. That's very pretty. I like that. Is there any advice for Mason? The Magician and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so if you have a lot of manifestation power right now, okay? Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. Whatever you want to make happen, you can make happen. It looks like maybe if you've got some kind of money that comes in regularly. Like, this is some kind of insurance payout, this is some kind of a settlement or something like that. There's some kind of money that's going on. Or you could be thinking of making that happen. Either way, you have amazing manifestation power, and you need to go ahead and believe in yourself and take the risk, take the leap, do the work, to make this more money come in, because you're going to be successful. Okay? Mason Townsen, beautiful cards. Very beautiful cards. I'm glad that you're doing good. Also, the 6 of Wands is behind the Magician. It's like people are watching you do the work to make this thing happen. And people are like being impressed with you. People are very excited and happy to watch you. Like, it's celebrations. Very good. Very good cards. This is grace. This is grace. Okay, so Mr. Dashin. Okay, Mr. Dashinate. What do I need to tell Mr. Dashinate? I know there's more numbers after that, but I don't have my glasses on, so it's hard to see. Mr. Dashinate. What do we need to tell him? What do we need to tell Mr. Dashin? I love you. What do we need to tell Mr. Dashin? Do you want to get over here to your sister or what? Okay. Mr. Dashinate. What do we need to tell Mr. Dashin? What do we need to tell Mr. Dashin? 10 of Pentacles sideways with the King of Pentacles reversed and the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody is struggling to make the money part happen. There's the King of Pentacles reversed. So he technically, when he's upright, he is a business owner. He's not like somebody's boss. Like, he's like the CEO. He may have multiple businesses. He calls the shots, for the managers to do whatever they need to do. He's very high up there. Reversed, it's kind of like he's not having good luck. He's not making the money that he wants to make. Again, 7 of Pentacles before that, like right before the King of Pentacles, that's definitely telling me that there is like, I don't know if this is you or if this is a person that you're working for, but there's like the serious struggle. Like, they can't make something happen. The 6 of Cups is behind that. There's like reunion energy. There was like happy memories. Possibly you try to go like into business with somebody that was like your best friend from childhood. There's really good memories. It's just there's the struggle with the money, and it's like, it looks like it's right here. It's affecting the 10 of Pentacles. This may really have something to do with the family business that's not doing well. Okay, so what is the advice for Mr. Dashin? What is the advice for Mr. Dashin? What is the advice for Mr. Dashinate? Ace of Pentacles. And the Empress reversed. Okay, the Empress reversed. That's the advice. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles is this amazing monetary opportunity, material opportunity that opens up a whole entire new world for you. Okay, now the Empress reversed with the 10 of Wands. The Empress, she's pregnant. I mean, she doesn't have to be pregnant, but that's like one of her main things. She is pure, receptive, abundant energy. So I don't know if there's like some kind of female that was this to you in the past that you are not having communication with, or that you have like kind of blocked with this person in your life. But possibly go and talk to this woman. If you know who this woman is, go and talk to her, because Ace of Pentacles, it looks like a really big opportunity comes from her. It could also be that you need to just be out working and making things happen. Like don't quit the work that you're doing. But I really feel like this is a person that if you go and you just start communications with, they will communicate with you. Grace, don't do that. She's like, I'm gonna jump onto the phone. And she would topple the whole thing. Grace. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 10 of Swords reversed. There's somebody that you don't talk to. There's like this female energy that you don't talk to, that maybe you had some bad blood with. As far as working goes, maybe it didn't work out. Maybe you were working with her and then like you left to go try to do something new. This person, this female, this woman, this energy, she will talk to you and it will work out very well for you. I don't feel like it's anything like, I don't feel like it's a situation where you both have like restraining orders on each other or anything like that. Like, it's just maybe egos got hurt a little bit in this situation. But if you just go and communicate with this, I'm really getting its female energy. Like, you're going to have some success. There's going to be some big opportunities that are going to be coming your way. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles, that is a massive monetary or material gain that changes your life. Absolutely. Okay. So I hope that helps. Oh my goodness, Mason Townsen, those are so cute little stickers. Mr. Dashin, pretty accurate. Okay. Mr. Dashin, I'm sorry. That's funny. I have an old friend I was thinking about reaching out to. I left her business to go work for, and it's a girl. Oh, wow. I mean, I think you should go and talk to her. Absolutely. Absolutely. You need to go talk to her. And it's Mercury retrograde. So typically on Mercury retrogrades, I would be like, don't sign contracts, don't try new things. But this Mercury retrograde was like kicked off with a massive total lunar eclipse. So it's basically like the eclipse eclipsed out all the things that aren't working in our lives and cleared the way for all of the new things to come back. Okay. And so Mercury retrograde brings things from the past back to you so that you can have either closure with it or so that you can thrive with it. Because just because something didn't work out 5 years ago doesn't mean that it wasn't supposed to work out for you in the future. I hope that makes sense. And thank you guys for liking the video. I see more likes now. Thank you. Okay. You know, my first day at work was really nice. Um, After working at the psychiatric acute care unit for 2 years, I think any job is going to be nice. I think even if I had done the corrections office job, that would have probably been better than coming where I was coming from. But it's very nice. It was. I mean, it's with memory care. So it's elderly people, elderly folks. Just really so sweet. So sweet, and it's nice because I feel like there I can actually be a force that helps them to have happiness or feel better in their life. Where I mean, it's quite obviously assisted living. So a lot of people who are in assisted living they don't want to go to assisted living. They don't want to, but life happens. And it's going to happen. It's not going to say it's going to happen for everybody, but everybody will get old. Every single human being will get old. And I feel like a lot of times elderly are kind of like forgotten, like they're put in their nursing home and then just kind of, I feel like they're forgotten a lot. And that's really sad, because that's where we get our wisdom and experience, is from the older folks who have been around even longer. So I'm excited that I get to be there and be positive, and again, like I said, try to make their day, try to make their existence, their life a little bit happier. Because I can guarantee you, I think they appreciate it a lot more than some of the people I've been taking care of for the last 2 years. Like I remember one day, this crazy, of course they're all crazy. It was the psychiatric acute care unit. But this one patient who literally stayed there for like 6 months. She was like, I'm not going to say it, but it was bad. One day she's just like, "You're such a fucking cunt, Audrey. I hope your fucking kids die. Get me a fucking cup of water." And I would have to go get her a cup of water. So it's not like that. And I'm so grateful. So happy about that. Let's see. Oh, do I really dance? I do like to dance. I'm definitely not going to jump up and start dancing for free. Scott Stewart. I mean, are you talking about like the TV show, The Chosen One? Or are you talking about something that I don't know about? Mr. Dashin. Yeah, right, huh? Scott Stewart says hi. Dave Adams. Okay, so is it 10, 10, 10, 101? I'm not really sure how you pronounce that. Sherry Flower. Nothing's for free. I mean, kind of. It's really true. This video is monetized, so it has ads. But everything costs money in our world. So nobody can really do very much for free. Kindness is free. Kindness is free. Let's see. Okay, so Scott Stewart. It's all over Facebook and TikTok about a chosen one from God. I mean, really just one person? Wow. I mean, I love God and I love Jesus. I absolutely do. I'm in constant contact with Jesus and with God every single day, all day long, even in my dreams. I had a nightmare the other day that some like demon lady was trying to like come through a window and get me, and I just started asking Jesus in my dream to help me, and like she went away. I mean, it's so absolutely. But wow, one person, I feel like I don't know. I mean, I guess anything is possible. Jesus was one person. In this world where we live in right now, I feel like maybe it's by design that that person, that it would be hard to let that person rise and show up and be seen by other people, because we have AI now, and we have, like, news networks, mainstream news networks that don't really report the truth. They, push an agenda. They push a plot line. Um, it's a wild world. I I really do believe that Jesus is coming back. I absolutely believe that. Absolutely. I mean, and I think I guess people have been saying that Jesus is going to come back for like centuries, but I really do believe it. I absolutely believe it. Oh, really? They're doing readings about it? I've never done a reading for the chosen one. Just because I feel like, well, I know like in the Bible it says there's going to be 144,000 like people that are, the children of light. But also, what if the chosen one is like a mindset that certain people in the world reach or achieve? And what if it's like the chosen one mindset and it's available to everybody who wants to reach that point? What if? Oh my gosh, Keir Starmer is just like, I'm sorry, Dave, but he's really giving your country a really, he's embarrassing. He is really embarrassing. Seriously. Like, I was watching Parliament the other day. And he kind of got I feel like he got had. That's what I see. I don't know if he would see it that way because he's obviously lost his marbles, but well, let's see. Tell me about the chosen one. I want to know about the chosen one. I've never asked about the chosen one. Tell me about the chosen one. Well, let's ask if the chosen one is existing right now. Let's start there. Is the chosen one existing on Earth right now? That's pretty wild. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The sun, like the purest form of happiness in the tarot deck is the sun. And then Four of Wands reversed, he's left his home. And it also shows right here sailing across troubled waters. Like there's a woman and there's a child. Well, that's pretty wild. So yeah. And then we have, look right here, Justice card reversed. That's so exciting. Okay, yeah, my cards say that absolutely he's existing on Earth. He's crossing oceans in order to correct a lot of wrongs. Tell me more about the chosen one. The Star reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, so that's Aquarius energy. Oh my gosh. There's all Aquarius. Oh my gosh. All three Aquarius cards. The Star reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Swords reversed. And then the Ten of Cups. So he's crossing oceans. He's crossing oceans. He's trying to bring this beautiful, happy, family, loving energy to a whole bunch of Aquarius people that are sad, that are feeling hopeless, that have been lied to, that are not remembering who they are. That's a possibility. But he could also just be on a more grand scale, moving across oceans, trying to bring a message of absolute love, family, and happiness to an entire group of people who do feel hopeless and do feel like have been lied to, have been wronged, have had their whole entire innocence stolen from them. You know, so many people have that story in the world today, and it's absolutely criminally tragic because the earth is so beautiful and love is so beautiful and true happiness is so beautiful for people to have existed in this world and just received so much pain and heartache. That's very, yeah. Okay, well, if he's here, apparently he's here. Hallelujah. That's amazing. Jesus is going to come back. He's coming back. He's coming back. I love that. That's so cool. Thank you, Scott. What can I tell Scott? Let me see. What can I tell Scott? Scott Stewart. What can I tell Scott? What can I tell Scott? What message do we need to tell Scott? What message do we need to tell Scott? Oh wow, that's like so many cards. Okay. That's a lot of cards. But Scott, that was a lot of cards. Okay. Ace of Wands. That was literally like 10 cards that just fell out. Ace of Wands. Okay, Scott. Hermit sideways. Okay, so what I think the message for you, Scott, is if you are a hermit, if you keep to yourself, if you don't go out, if you don't communicate or interact very much with other people, I think you need to change that. Think you need to get out. I think you need to be around people. I think you need to get out and communicate with people. Also, on the other side, if you do kind of talk to people and just talk to everybody, maybe be just a little bit more discerning with who you talk to and what you talk about. The Ace of Wands, that's like, okay, and the Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups is right before the Ace of Wands. So that's like you walking away from a situation that you've put an incredible amount of love and attention and time in. Like, that's Eight of Cups. That's basically, it could be close to like walking away from a situation that you were existing in for at least like 8 years. And the reason that you walked away, the reason that it's because it's time to walk away. Like all was done in that situation that could be done. Like there is no other opportunity or no other choice, no other option. It's just like, okay, we've done this, it's done, gotta walk away, moving on. Ace of Wands, moving on. Okay, and then the Hermit sideways, like really taking control, taking absolute control of your life and believing in yourself and believing that you are going to be able to make the best decision for yourself no matter what. Listening to other people and communicating with other people, giving them the blessing of listening to them and understanding them, but not allowing their words and their beliefs and their thoughts to influence what you choose to do for yourself. That's exciting. I gotta open a window because it's like getting really hot in here. It snowed like 3 days ago and now it's like really hot. We're gonna open 2 windows. And thank you, Scott, for joining. Thank you for joining, and thank you for bringing up this topic of the chosen one. I guess I'll have to look at that. I'm not really on TikTok very much, and I'm not on Facebook because, Facebook will piss you off in like 2 seconds. So I post pictures of my cats and my art on Instagram, and it automatically it's linked to Facebook, so it goes to my Facebook. But I'm not on there very much. Oh, the chosen one is considered a new god. Ah, that sounds kind of blasphemous. I have very special beliefs about religion and about God and about Jesus and humans and this earth and history. And I think everybody's experience with spirituality is personal and it's unique to them, because no two people are identical. So, and I think that the church itself, that's a business. That's no. Jesus wasn't just like walking around being like, you better go to church and pay your tithings. No, he took the money changers out. Okay. So, but saying that a new God, I don't know. That sounds wrong. Nobody could be a new God. Somebody could be an ascended master, another ascended master, but nobody can take place of God. You're welcome, Scott. Let me read these. Mr. Dashin. That's kind of what I was thinking, Mr. Dashin. That's kind of what I was thinking. I'm sorry, Scott. I got it wrong. She walked away, and I'm very sorry about that. The cards say for you to take a risk and do something brand new and to believe in yourself. That's the biggest important aspect of the hermit, is he walks his own path. He doesn't, he knows other people exist, and he will do them the courtesy and the respect of listening to them. He may even offer some advice, but he only takes his own advice. He knows best for himself. So believe in yourself. You have a lot of wisdom. Let's see. The living reincarnation of an angel. Well, I could understand a living reincarnation of an angel. I could accept that. I just can't accept that there would be like a new God. The living reincarnation of an angel. I mean, I kind of feel like people like that. I feel like I've existed in my life. I've met a lot of people. I've been very blessed to meet a lot of people and to have a very blessed, eventful life. It's not been easy. But I look back now and I think, yeah, sometimes I think, man, I think that was an angel. I think maybe that was Jesus that I was talking to. Okay. Let's see. Can you please get Devia? Yes, ma'am. Hi. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry. It only shows me so many comments at a time, so I'm sorry I didn't see yours. Can I get you a card visiting your home country? Thinking of going to take care of some things, but I'm not sure of the timing. Okay. A card for Devia visiting the home country, her home country. Tell me about Devia visiting her home country. Tell me about Devia visiting her home country. Okay. Well, it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's definitely going to impact, but then it's this card right here. Five of Wands. I don't know. Is there like a lot of arguments? Is there possibly animosity? Is there something? Is there a lot of family members who are fighting over things? Are you going to take care of some fighting? Because that's exactly what this card is the Five of Wands. Knight of Swords is behind that. Like somebody's communicated a lot of information that's accurate. It's not really it's accurate. It's true. It's not necessarily nice or happy or good, but it is true. Let me just get more cards. But the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, it's definitely going to, there's going to be this Wheel of Fortune moment, you know, it's going to change. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Deva visiting her home country. Can you tell me more? Ten of Cups reversed. A family that has kind of broken down. A family that's possibly not happy. And then the Eight of Swords reversed. I mean, I think you should go. I think you should go. I think you should just be aware that it may not be sunshine and roses, but I think that it's going to help you to get yourself, it's going to help grow your soul. It's going to give closure to an aspect of you where you feel a little bit trapped and you feel a little bit isolated and you feel like you've been alone. You are alone. There's not anybody around you. There's kind of like this empty feeling. I don't want to call it necessarily really horrible because you've probably been used to it. So it's probably like almost like being comfortable there. But it's turning that upside down, especially in regards to this family situation that's not happy. Ten of Cups reversed, that's a family that's just kind of fallen apart. Ace of Pentacles reversed, I don't know, is there some kind of money that caused this family situation to break down? I say it's going to be good. It's absolutely going to change. It's going to change your life. And the Wheel of Fortune upright, I mean, that's going to turn the hands of fate in your direction. And you will, like I said, you will be able to heal a part of yourself. But again, I did say there's like Five of Wands. There's like some people, there's probably going to be people angry. People are going to be, that card is very like selfish. Like everybody is thinking about themselves in this group situation. Nobody is thinking about like what is best, the best situation, you know, for the whole group. They're all thinking about what's best for themselves. So, but yeah, I think it's going to be good. I wish you safe travels. Safe travels. Have fun. It's going to be good. It may be exhausting, but it's going to be good. You're welcome, Deva. You live a distance for a reason. You know, my mom and my dad, they're dead. So they've been gone for a long time. My dad was an amazing dad. He was a Marine in Vietnam, so he was definitely like, he was constantly in a state of like, he could laugh and he could be fun. He was a smart ass, but he wasn't like constantly that way. He was very, very solemn, very, very quiet, very hardworking. He's just like the best man that I ever knew. But there was definitely a side of him that was shut down or had died. And I really think it's from being in war and seeing the things that he saw. But he was an amazing man. Now my mom, you know, the older that you get, I think the more you kind of have experience and the more you kind of go, oh, okay, well, you know, that's why my parent did this or was like this. Life is not easy, you know, but I can tell you right now, my mom is really not great. Like, I forgive her. because the longer that I stay mad at her, it just holds me back. But I mean, no matter of the excuses or life situations that pop up, and I think about, like, with my mom, like the things that it's not really the things, well, it is the things she did, but also a lot of it is the things she didn't do, because she just, she just like locked me in a room and let my stepdad do whatever to me, and she was just like, oh, I don't know what's going on, oh, I can't believe you're unhappy, Andrea. And then I was removed by CPS, and so it's families are interesting. If you have a good family, I think it's amazing. But man, they are really they're kind of like the place where you can be, like, if you have a family who is like good communication, loves each other, healthy dynamics, and it just kind of, it works out to be like a supportive atmosphere, I think that just sets you up to be such an more amazing human being in the world. But sometimes I think that the hardships that some of the kids that grow up in really bad situations, I sometimes think that can work out and make even stronger human beings and adults. I guess my whole point was, like, I don't live close to my family either. I'm sorry, I went off on a little tangent. Oh, Dominga Mays, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. Oh, Jas Turkey. Oh, wow. Yeah, I bet Jas Turkey. I bet. Yeah, my dad was like, I think I had mentioned once, like, whenever I was like in junior high, that I was thinking about joining the military. And he was just like, no. So, well, thank you though for your service, Jas Turkey. Thank you for your service. And thank your dad for his time too, for his service as well. We wouldn't be able to exist here in America free to live stream and say whatever basically the fuck I want if it wasn't for our military that fight for our freedom. So thank you. Oh, Devaya, I'm sorry. You know what? I've had this unfortunate experience to see where I actually think, like, some mothers get jealous of their daughters. And, like, I guess I just kind of always existed thinking, like, no, that can't be. But the older that I get, I really do think that some mothers get jealous of their daughters. It's, and then you get back to the root of it, like, okay, well, maybe a mother that is jealous of her daughter, maybe she had a really rough childhood. I mean, okay, maybe she did, but that still doesn't mean that she should treat her daughter the way that she does. Humans are tricky. But you know what's not tricky is kindness and vibes. So if we just stay vibing high, we won't kind of run into the tricky fucking low vibe people. And if we do, we will blind them with our high vibe so much they will run away, and then we still won't have to deal with them. So, kindness and vibes. Mr. Dashin, amen. I love that, because that means that you care about your child, and that means that your child is going to have a safe atmosphere around him all the time. I wish more people would say, I don't trust anyone with my kid. I wish more people would say that, because I watch a lot of body cam videos, and I exist in life too. And I see a lot of situations where, like, kids are just basically given, sometimes even sold to monsters. What the fuck is that? That is beyond evil. That's beyond evil. So I commend you, Mr. Dashin. Very proud of you. Let's see. I'm going to get a card for Jas Turkey. I love that name. I love that name. What can I tell Jas Turkey? And then Dominga, I will get you a card right after I do this one, okay? Thank you for subscribing. Let's see. Jas Turkey. Jas Turkey. What do I need to tell Jas Turkey? What do I need to tell Jas Turkey? Oh, okay. Death on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so something completely ending. Some type of situation completely ending. 7 of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I love this, actually. So it looks like it's like an ending of a struggle with money, with somebody you have a contract with, very possibly a spouse or an ex-spouse. But 7 of Wands reverse, that means like seriously getting out of the struggle, turning the struggle completely all around. And it looks like, I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is the last card. So, and that I don't know if you can see it, but like the horse is looking to this guy. So the horse is looking this way. So that's telling me that going from a situation where you feel like you're not able to make it, you're just barely struggling to make ends meet, maybe possibly with a spouse or an ex-spouse in some kind of a situation, completely turning that situation all the way around and turning it into some kind of situation that brings you money, okay? Going from having to give the money away, struggle with the money, to bringing the money to you. And it's like a guaranteed form of abundance. Like it's an insurance payout, or maybe even like some kind of spousal support type energy. That's very good. Okay. Death, all these things, it's all turning around. Okay. The struggle is ending. The struggle is ending. Jas Turkey. I love that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hello, Priyanka. How are you? Oh, I'm just going in order of who I see come into the comments. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle cards for you stop paying child support. Well, I mean, it looks kind of like it's going to turn into it looks like it's going to turn into a benefit for you. Like either there's somebody who's going to, maybe it's going to be made in a way that you don't have to. Maybe both of you don't have to. But it kind of looks like the money's going to start coming in for you. Either way, it's good. Oh my goodness, Jas Turkey, you have the Hierophant on your shoulder. That's rad. That's really rad. That's a serious card too. That's serious energy. Serious mentor energy and serious, like a contract that doesn't break or shouldn't break. Okay. Dominga Mays. Okay, what can I tell Dominga Mays? What do I need to 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 tell Dominga Mays? Dominga Mays, 10 of Pentacles, kind of sideways with the Death card on the bottom of the deck. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, it landed a little bit like this. Like it might be sideways, it might be reversed. This is family money. Family money, a family that is very financially secure, very financially stable. A lot of times it has to do with like a family job. And it's kind of sideways or reverse. So it looks like it's not doing well, or it's not thriving, it's not working. Death right here, turning that situation around. Turning that situation around. Is there any advice for Dominga Mirrors? Is there any advice for Dominga? 9 of Swords reversed and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, the situation is turning around. Queen of Pentacles, also she is a business owner, okay? She owns a bunch of businesses, and again, I said it like might be like family business. I don't know if this is you and your business is just going to start taking off, or if you're meeting this person and she's just going to be helping you. But either way, this situation of struggling with the money part, that's turning itself around, okay? So stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about it, because worrying is kind of like what you think about, you bring about. So stop worrying about it. But there's going to be something happening, especially with this Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, maybe the business is just going to start taking off. That's going to help you to stop worrying about it. So, Rubicon, hello, Chris Thompson, Sharon Kingston. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Okay. What can I tell Rubicon? 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 I just saw the 4-leaf clover and I was like, do I have any green on? But my toenails are green. They're green. Okay. What can I tell Rubicon? What can I tell Rubicon? Rubicon, 4 of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. Okay, so Aquarius energy, but this is Queen energy that's not really taking any kind of like action, like not getting up off of her throne and walking up to someone and saying, get the fuck out. But she's definitely using her ability to cut bullshit out, okay? So I kind of feel like this is maybe your energy also. Like you need to kind of sit back and you need to just kind of quietly cut people off if they are telling lies, if they are dishonest, if they are inauthentic, if they're not living up to what they're telling you that they're going to be doing. And also 4 of Pentacles, just stay very protective of your foundation, okay? Stay protective of your foundation, your money, your bank account. Oh wow, the Ace of Pentacles is behind the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so if this queen is someone coming into your life that you're dealing with, possibly an Aquarius, it looks like money is on her mind. So just play it safe, okay? Just play it safe. Protect yourself. But also, you can cut somebody out of your life without having to actually have a confrontation with them. Just quietly do it, you know? Quietly block their number. Quietly block their account. Quietly take them off of your friends list. Okay, Sharon Kingston. Oh. How do I be knowing it's not real? What do you mean? God does have us all. God does have us all. Amen. Absolutely. And you're welcome. You're welcome, Dominga. Of course. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Okay. Let's see. What can I tell? Who was next? Rubicon. I feel like it was Sharon Kingston, but let me see. Chris Thompson. Hi, Chris Thompson. Let me get a card for Chris Thompson, and then I will get a card for you, Miss Kingston. Chris Thompson. What do I need to tell Chris Thompson? I used to know a Chris Thompson when I was like 22. Like 30 years ago. What can I tell Chris Thompson? What can I tell Chris Thompson? What can I tell Chris Thompson? What does Chris Thompson need to know? What does Chris Thompson need to know? What does Chris Thompson need to know? 8 of Swords reversed with the Queen of Swords upright, and then the 7 of Pentacles, or not Pentacles, the 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, 4 of Swords also. The Queen of Swords, okay, Chris Thompson, that's Aquarius energy. So, and then the 7 of Cups, that's telling me that there's like a plethora of goals that are trying to be met. There's a lot of options to pick as far as making dreams come true for you. Maybe it has something to do with this Queen of Swords, an Aquarius female. It's possible. But I feel also more like this is your energy cutting back, cutting your focus off of a bunch of things at once and like laser focusing on one particular goal. Okay? Because you do have a lot of options. There's a lot of things that you could accomplish, that you could do. Okay? There's a lot. But if you focus your energy all on one thing and stop trying to spread your energy out onto other things, and if you cut out anything that is maybe saying it's going to help you, but it's not really helping you, cut that out, then you're going to be able to accomplish a goal like immediately. Okay. And it's also going to get you out of a feeling that you are, very stressed with anxiety, very wrapped up in your mind, like probably thinking, how am I going to keep all of these things going? Am I ever going to reach any of these things? It's a lot of irons in the fire. So laser focus. I do also think, like, if this is an Aquarius female that's in your life or that's come into your life, or there's something about her, but also, like I said, her energy is, she cuts off anything that isn't absolutely authentic. Okay. So, and then the 7 of Cups, again, you're going to make something happen. You will make something happen. Focus all of your energy on one thing. Is she the one thing? Is Aquarius the one thing? Anything else for Chris Thompson? Anything else for Chris Thompson? Anything else for Chris Thompson? Okay, 10 of Cups. Happy family on the bottom of the deck. Okay, King of Swords reversed with the Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, so now I'm starting to think that there might be something kind of not great happening with a female part of a relationship, some kind of female part of a family. And again, what I'm going to say is just cut everything that is inauthentic, that isn't the real deal, that is not actually actively supporting you and noticeably helping you push forward to reach your goal. Cut it out. Don't talk to it anymore. Leave it alone. It's gone. Okay? Don't have anything to do with it anymore. And you're going to reach your goal. But it does look like there's something fishy going on with this, like with a female part of a happy family. There's definitely something fishy going on there. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, 1 Corinthians 3:17 says what? Well, I don't have my Tony Kaiser, I don't have my Bible open right now. I mean, it is just right there. I actually, you know what, Sharon? I went to work yesterday and I totally forgot to talk to my bank, but I will absolutely do that when I get finished with this live. And then I will get in touch with you. I promise. Okay. So, Sharon Kingston. Let's switch decks. Let's do this. Sharon Kingston. What else do I need to tell Sharon Kingston? What else do I need to tell Sharon Kingston? do I need to tell Sharon Kingston? What does Sharon Kingston need to know? 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 Okay. The Star reversed with the Queen of Wands and then the Lovers. It's just kind of showing itself to me right there. The Lovers right there, Queen of Wands. Okay. And then the Star reversed. So that's Aquarius energy, but that is kind of hopeless and not guided energy. And then we have the Queen of Wands right here on the bottom of the deck. So fire sign female energy, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo energy, Knight of Cups reversed. It looks a lot like she's sad. It looks like she's unhappy. It looks like maybe somebody rejected her. Maybe somebody, maybe she wanted to go on a date with someone, or she had some kind of like romantic feelings for someone and she thought they reciprocated the feelings, but they don't, and she's learned about it. Okay, King of Swords reversed. Dishonest. Again, the Queen of Wands, and then the Seven of Swords. So I don't know who this female is to you, Sharon. But I can tell you that this Queen of Wands doesn't have great intentions. She's okay, the King of Swords reversed. So Libra energy a lot, but it could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini energy. But it's a person who knows the rules and who actively breaks the rules in order to make things go in their favor. So this person will break the rules in order to succeed, to move forward. And this person is like this King of Swords reversed. He's not like passive, like he's actively taking the action, actively breaking the rules. And then the Star reversed, it kind of looks like maybe this King of Swords is this person that like rejected this Queen of Wands type energy, but the Queen of Wands energy is absolutely trying to make something happen. And it really looks like this Queen of Wands is trying to make I mean, it's giving me like revenge vibes. It's like this Queen of Wands is trying to make unhappiness, hopelessness, the hopeless feeling happen for this King of Swords reversed. When I was doing the card splits, I definitely saw like the Seven of Swords, Four of Cups. You know, she's bored. She's unhappy with the status quo. She's not. She wants something new, but she's also really focused on the thing that she's unhappy with. So she's not noticing that there is something new that is trying to take place in her life. What is Sharon Kingston's advice in this situation? What is Sharon Kingston's advice in this situation? What is Sharon Kingston's advice? Okay, Seven of Swords reversed on the bottom of the deck. So let's see the other two, the Emperor reversed and the Page of Wands. Okay, so if somebody is apologizing to you from the past, you need to accept the apology. Okay, you don't, I omit that word, you don't need to. But it would be good if you accepted the apology. If someone comes to you and apologizes for stealing from you in the past, the Emperor reversed and the Page of Wands, I feel like accepting the apology and creating closure in that situation, I feel like that's going to allow you to feel like you have a little bit more control in your destiny and give you the confidence and the excitement and the passion to start a brand new project. Okay? Yeah. Accept an apology. Accept the apology. There is a Tower moment. There is the Tower behind the Seven of Swords reversed. Seven of Swords situation. Somebody stole something. That absolutely created a mess that is still not, it's still not fixed. It's still a mess. You're welcome, Sharon. Oh my gosh, Tony Kaiser, just say what First Corinthians says. Goodness. Oh my gosh, Corey Bays, I'm so sorry that you don't believe in fairy tales. Your life must be so unhappy. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Tony Kaiser, get your book out and then type it in what it says, okay? Type it in what it says. Because this is my live stream and I don't know what it says. I don't know what it says. I don't know the Bible like that. And also, I have some thoughts on the Bible. The Bible is like the world's oldest game of telephone, okay? So, you know, people that think that this King James version that they have is just, you know, like it. I hate to tell you, but the King James version was created when King Henry couldn't get a divorce from Catherine of Aragon, and so he decided to create the Church of England and rewrite a whole Bible just so that they could go ahead and be okay with a divorce. Can I wear a fancy hat? No hat, no deal. I mean, why do I need to wear a fancy hat? Why do I need to wear a fancy hat? Okay, Tony Kaiser, thanks for sharing. You're the one who chose to be here. You know what's funny is I have this Bible. I also have the Septuagint, okay? This is the Greek translation from the Hebrew Bible. This is before King James, okay? So, I do believe in the Bible. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus, but I also believe in my fucking brain, okay? And I believe in logic. And I don't just accept everything from what people in churches say or people on my comments say that can't provide any proof. You don't even know what it says. Tony Kaiser, you can write it. Think. You gotta think. You gotta think. You can't just blindly believe every single thing, especially a church. Church is a business. The church wants your money. The church is tax deductible. Come on. Get smart. Oh my gosh, Tony Kaiser, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I feel like you're probably a Koresh person, okay? I really do. I feel like you are bonkers. And you obviously don't know what is said in Corinthians either. Because you haven't said it yet. Let's see. What do we need to tell Tony Kaiser? This is getting towards the end of the stream. And this is how the stream started with Muhammad. Now, let's see. What can we tell Tony Kaiser? Because I think he must want a tarot card. I think he must want a tarot reading since he's still here in this live stream. He's just too shy to ask. So, what do we need to tell Tony Kaiser? What do we need to tell Tony Kaiser? What do we need to tell Tony Kaiser? Two of Wands with the Six of Swords. Okay, so somebody that you did have, there's someone in your life that you have tried to create some kind of new adventure with, like move together on the same idea, like you share the same worldview. And it looks like that person, I don't know, you're moving towards that person, you're crossing an ocean to be with that person. It also kind of looks like maybe you're having to move back home because someone else chose to take a plan that wasn't with you. Clarify the Six of Swords. Hi, honey. Clarify the Six of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Cups reversed with the King of Cups reversed. I mean, it definitely looks like some kind of romantic situation didn't work out for you. Absolutely. Some kind of romantic situation didn't work out for you. But you know what? I'm sorry, Tony. I'm sorry. I hope that, I hope that this move back home is better for you. I hope that you find the healing that you need, because you need love, you need healing more than you need Corinthians or some kind of silly secondhand knowledge of cult leaders, okay? You need Jesus. You do need Jesus. So, it looks also like Four of Wands, like you had to move your house, you had to move out. You have to find a new place to go. I mean, that's always stressful. So I'm sorry. That's always stressful. I wish you the best. I wish you blessings. I wish you love. I'll pray that Jesus can help you and maybe help you improve your keyboard cowboy skills. So maybe I'll pray for Jesus to help you to learn how to type out what Corinthians says. Okay. And Jesus died for everyone's sins. So everyone who believes in Jesus is saved. And that's the honest truth. Dave Adams. Oh, he is, I mean, I'm glad I have him rattled. That's good. He's the one who, can you imagine either being on your computer or on your phone and like you have endless options for entertainment in like YouTube or TikTok or anything. You could just be even like reading like a Wikipedia, and you choose to stay in a live stream that no one asked you to come to and then get rattled in that same live stream. I mean, I don't know. Some things can't be helped. I can't believe you're still here, Dave. I thought you would have been like peacing out. It's late probably there. What time is it there? Janine! Janine, welcome! Janine, welcome! Janine is a badass. She's another kind person. Hattie says hi. Hattie says hi. Let's get a card for Janine. Let's get a card for Janine. Oh, it's 8 p.m. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's not that late. Look at her. Can I use these cards now? Can I use these cards now? She's so funny. Are you still in New Zealand, Janine? Or have you come back to the land of the free? Still in New Zealand. Nice. Okay. Well, just so you know, Janine, we have a hater in here who has chosen to be here on his own, which is just mind-boggling that he's not happy with it here, but he still chooses to be here. That says a lot about him as a human. So I'm glad that you're here. It's beautiful. Your Instagram pictures are breathtaking. Like, I want to move there. just from your Instagram pictures. I want to move there. Okay. Janine. What can I tell Janine? What can I tell dear sweet Janine? What can I tell Janine for the day? What can I tell Janine? What can I tell Janine? King of Cups and the Knight of Cups reversed. What is going on? Tell me more. We have the King of Cups in both decks actually right now. King of Cups, King of Cups. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more. Give me more cards. Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So, King of Cups, father figure energy, Knight of Cups reversed, possibly, I don't know, this is giving kind of like somebody's not happy with your work choices or not pleased with your career path. Yeah. Okay. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is behind the Eight of Pentacles reversed. There's some kind of father figure that you've met, that you have in your life. You're not like with this person like all the time. This is not like, I don't know if this is actually like your actual dad, but this is definitely some kind of father figure who is like not pleased with the way that you're going about your job or your career path. What is Janine's advice? What is Janine's advice? Okay, Janine, your advice is to... Oh my gosh. Okay. Janine, your advice is to keep being happy in New Zealand. Your advice is to... How do I say this? Your advice is, I don't want to say to be manipulative, but to play like chess with the people in your life, especially some kind of father figure that's not really in your life all the time, but somehow has an opinion on your life. Like, yeah, play chess with this person. Like, understand that this person is probably trying to manipulate you. This person is trying to get under your skin. This person is trying to goad you in some kind of a way, and don't let them. Okay, don't let them, because this person also cannot take care of themselves. This person does not have their own finances in order, and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you do. And they're trying to kind of manipulate that away from you. They're trying to get you into some situation where you can lose that. They don't want you to have it, because they're not happy because you chose to go after something creative, something fun. You chose to follow your passions instead of whatever they wanted you to. You took a risk, absolutely seriously following a passion. So just be very smart. Be very smart, okay? Be very chess intelligent when you're dealing with this person. That's the advice. I don't want to say manipulate this person, but I mean, if you have to lie to this person, then I guess you have to lie to this person, because this person is quite obviously lying to you and has lied to you in the past. So, okay. Errol Flynn, thank you. Thank you so much. I want to say I was born with them, but I think I started getting them around like 4 or 5. The sun. My dad was a sailor also, so I spent a lot of time on catamarans when I was very, very young. He would just carabiner me to the pole, the mast in the middle of the catamaran, because he would race. So, and it was so much fun. I think he told me that I started being on the boat whenever I think I was like a year old. Okay, you're high vibing, I'm high vibing, and Aquarius is high vibing. From those who's moral low vibing. Okay, thank you so much, Dave. I love you too. I love you all very much. Love you all so very much. I really do. I have so much fun doing this. Um, but I have been doing this for almost 2 hours now, which is this like the longest live stream I've done? I think it is. I think it is the longest live stream I've done. Oh. You're exactly right. You're exactly right, Errol Flynn. Let me get a card for Errol real quick before I end the stream. It's like a beautiful sunny day outside. It's not windy at all, so I'm gonna go and rake up some leaves. I'm gonna do some yard work. Then I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna work out. And then I'm gonna come back and make myself like a protein-packed lunch. And then I'm going to start painting. So I'm already working on another new painting. But what can I tell Errol Flynn? 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 Justice with Two of Swords reversed and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so Page of Pentacles, that's like a new job offer. It doesn't have to be a job, but it's definitely an offering of a monetary offering, a material monetary offering of an opportunity that is going to be leading to more money down the line. So, and then Justice with the Two of Swords reversed. I don't know if you have been like screwed out of money that you were owed at one point in time, or recently, or if you had like lost a job unfairly. But this opportunity, this new job opportunity, is going to be it's going to be your justice, like setting things right, okay? And it's going to be getting you out of a feeling where you have to kind of block your heart and you can't even really see what's going on. You can't even take the risk of trying to see what's going on around you because you're scared that possibly it might be taken away or that it's not true. So very good. Very good. Very nice. I like that. That's good news, Errol Flynn. I like it when I can give good news. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. In America, well, here in Mountain Standard Time, I don't have a clock anywhere except for my phone. 1:09 p.m. So it's the nice midday, and so technically we're like 7 hours apart, at least for Mountain Standard Time, because like the West Coast is still going to be like 11 a.m. because they're 2 hours behind us. I'm not totally 100% on that because Mountain Standard Time is like no daylight savings time. So everybody just had a time change in the East Coast and the West Coast, but here we didn't do daylight savings time. So unlike the East Coast right now, I feel like it's probably 2 o'clock. I think they're like an hour ahead. Time is a construct. Okay. Well, I want to say thank you to everybody for being here in this live stream. I thank you all for liking the video. Thank you very much for liking the video, everybody. Because it really does help me. It really does help me. And I hope that I've been helpful with my cards. I hope that I've given you helpful advice or clarity. And I hope that you subscribe to my channel and come back the next time that I do a live stream, because I'm absolutely going to be doing this again very, very soon. And I hope you all love yourself. I do. I hope that you realize how important and how special and unique you are in this world and how necessary you are. God created you exactly the way that you are, and embrace that, okay? Embrace that. And I love you all very much. Thank you so much for being here.